What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm in Mongu. This road goes to the Mongu main town. From town then it goes to Limulunga, where the king, the Litunga, lives, and here the Zambia National Commercial Bank Mongu. This one goes to Barotse Floodplains, crossing to Calabo. So 34 kilometers long in the swamps or across the Zambezi River, 34 kilometers, and it has 27 bridges across, and that's where I'm going right now. So my journey is from Mongu to Kalabo. That's the journey for today. Shop right there. This one goes to Senanga, Sioma, Sesheke, from Sesheke, oh yeah, before that Katimamulilo, Kazungula, Livingstone, and that will be the trip after my Kalabo road. This road goes to Lusaka. So once again, Lusaka road, then we have town center to Limulunga where the king lives, Zanako, and I'm using this road. Shop right on the left, on the way to Kalabo. That's the video for today. If you are new on my channel, please do subscribe, turn on bell notification, give this video a thumbs up. And now I'm using a motorbike which I used to do more than 600 kilometers from Lusaka. Here it is, one more time. This is the Gatoma 200-9. Gatoma 200-9. Take a look, guys. This is a very versatile, stubborn motorbike to use. All the way from Lusaka, now in Mongu, going to Kalabo. That's the video, guys. So, any questions? Do I trust this motorbike? Guys, what else do I need to prove over this motorbike, which I've used more than a year without engine problems? Yeah, guys. So, a big shout out once again to Gatoma for sponsoring videos like this, journeys like this. Most of the time it's impossible using personal finances without sponsorship. So this is the video. Big thanks to Gatoma, particularly the Carousel shopping mall. Let's go to Kalabo, guys. And just like that, on the left we have the ShopRite. ShopRite Checkers, one of the biggest chain stores in Zambia. On the right, Zambia National Commercial Bank, one of the best banks we have here in Zambia. Let's go to Kalabo. So this journey will be done by crossing the biggest swamp. I think one of the biggest swamps here, 34 kilometers. And on the right here we have the Mongu police station. So from afar you are able to start seeing the swampy area. Alright, so ahead, what you are seeing there, I think in maybe my next video I'll show you what happens a day before the Kuomboka ceremony. So that is some fishing camps, and finally we are on the Mongu Kalabo road. So Mongu Kalabo road is you do 34 kilometers to cross just this Barotse Floodplains. 34 kilometers, swampy area, low waters, and then this place comes to form, this is all the Zambezi River. It goes to form the Ngonye Falls and the Victoria Falls. So yeah, so let me show you also drone footages. So 34 kilometers is how wide the Zambezi River is on these plains, where it is spread out, known as the Barotse Floodplains. And cruising nice and easy using the Gatoma 200, one of the most cheap, affordable, versatile bikes. And my phone, because my gear doesn't have a pocket, so I just hang my phone there. And a lot of people have been warning me, be careful, you are going to drop your phone. So this bridge, now I said the Barotse floodplain is 34 kilometers, but on these 34 kilometers there are also bridges to allow the water to pass through. So there is a total number of 27 bridges across the 34 kilometers of this Mongu Kalabo road. This was one of the best projects, most durable roads that the patriotic government ever made. A lot of cattle population here as well, because the grass on these floodplains are evergreen. And then here on the right, that is like more than 20 kilometers. Take this road. This turning right is a tarmac. Like I said, the king here is respected. So this is the other palace for the Litunga, King Luwosi Imwiko II. That road goes to his palace, and it is paved. Like I said, it's also tarmac. So this is known as Lialui. Lialui is his palace, and this is where the Litunga migrates, using the plains to go to his other palace known as the Limulunga Palace. Yes, so the Limulunga Palace to cross through the plains. So this is that first palace, second palace where we are going. And now there is also among the 27 bridges across the 34 kilometers road, there is the biggest bridge. This is the King Luwosi Imwiko Bridge the second. Yeah, King Imwiko the second. This is the biggest bridge. I think you also deserve some drone footages. Sure, after the drone footage, you are able to tell that this bridge is really massive, isn't it? Take a look again. Guys, so we are almost going towards the end of the Barotse Floodplains. There is even a sign of another toll plaza. So don't take it so literally, like after 34 kilometers you have reached Calabo. No, actually after finishing the floodplains, you move again. You have at least about more than 40 kilometers of fairly good road, fairly bad road before you get to Calabo. So this is the toll plaza after 34 kilometers, after the Barotse floodplain. So now we are heading to Calabo now. So I'll keep repeating this because I'm touring quite a number of places, quite a long distance, guys. But what I need to tell you is that this part of Zambia, our staple food, which is maize, rarely do well in this place because most of the place here in Western Province is so sandy. And then the other thing is that Lusaka, the rains like stopped quite some time. Mid-April here it is raining. So it started raining, guys. This is what I go through every time I'm making content. After riding distance upon distance, I met these women. Look, they're in umbrellas, meaning it was seriously raining. After being rained on, I decided to ask, how far is it to get to Calabo? I'm afraid I spoke Bemba, they can't understand. Nyanja, they couldn't. These women could only understand Lozi. However, since I understand Lozi, we're able to communicate, and they told me just keep going, it might take you an hour if you are not moving fast. So I continued.
Season is over. Oh my God, I thought the rain season is over. In Calabo, it's still raining cats and dogs. Can you imagine? Mid-April, it's still raining. Oh my God. Oh.
In other parts of Zambia, the rainy season is long over. It's gone. But in Western Province, mid-April is still raining.
Can you imagine? It's still rainy season. Rainy season has dealt with me. I'm even worried with my phones and my documents. Take a look. My bike. There we go. And look what the water still running. Heavy rain. I'm really fully soaked. Although I'm here already in Calabo. Across there, I'm even seeing enlightened Christian gathering. That's church for Bushiri.
All right, it's time to check out the center of this Boma, or this town. They have a beautiful filling station, and before I could go to Boma, I decided to refuel, to top up some fuel at this filling station called Boma. Do you have Boma in your country? Comment down below.
Can I use mobile money? Thank you. We use mobile money. I think.
Remember, this is one of the smallest districts or towns, so let's just see the where people gather, where a lot of people, where business is done. Just the center of Calabo at the market. That's where I want to take to show you. And there's a bus station here, Jordan. Guys, we should respect Jordan for coming to this remote place. Most remote place in Zambia, very far from Lusaka. The road's not so good, but they still manage to come over and give people a service. So you can go to Lusaka from here and also come back. So Jordan is there. So the following morning, that Jordan is going to Lusaka from Kalabo. Yeah, as you can see, the ground is showing you heavy rain. This is how it looks like. A lot of mobile money booths. I'm sure you understand this trend is like countrywide. So this is like the marketplace, a lot of taxis, vehicles, but the road, terrible. Sometimes you wonder what the so-called CDF does, what it works. Why not patch up these potholes? CDF, more than 30 million kwacha. CDF, Constituency Development Fund. It can do certain small jobs. So you can see a lot of people here. That tells you something about that this is the center of this small town. All right, it's time to go to the harbor. Some fishing camp area where fishermen dock when they go fishing. So Western Provinces generally has a lot of fishing activity because their soil is not so good for maize. But look at the trees. Are you seeing the trees on the left and on the right? Yes, where I'm pointing. Left, right. These trees are not ordinary trees. These are cashew nuts. So Western Province of Zambia produces more cashew nuts than any other province in Zambia. So due to their climate of this province, cashew nuts do well. So some provincial offices, district commissioner, council, a lot. So I didn't know where the harbor or the river, the bridge was, so I had to ask from here. Road yako haba. Road yako haba. Yamini piko nkataba. Okay, to the harbor itself. Okay, thank you. To be honest with you, I was shocked at the infrastructure, the kind of houses they have. The name Kalabo, before I go to a place, I always create an image of where I'm going. So Kalabo, to me, look, decent buildings. I was really, really shocked. Now let's go to this bridge as I tell you some stories about it. one are you? Oh, Liuwa. Okay. Alright guys, to end today's video from Mongu to Kalabo, guys, I want to show you this bridge. This is where I'm going to end today's video here, guys. So this river you are seeing is known as the Lwanginga River. Does it click your mind? Have you ever heard of the Lwanginga River in Kalabo? So Kalabo town here where I've just passed, and all the way, and here where you are going now, that's the Liuwa National Park, the place where we have the second largest wildebeest migration in Africa. The first one is Kenya. School girl, how are you?
Fine.
What grade are you? 12. Okay, good show. So, the second largest wildebeest migration takes place in the Liuwa. So that's the Liuwa Plains. But this time around, it's a place you can't access because it's too waterlogged unless in the dry season around October. I'm also dreaming of coming to do the wildebeest migration. I think I'll still come back. So once again, the Luanginga River. Take a look. Lwanginga River. And this is the bridge, metal bridge. But it is quite solidly made. Then on the other side is here. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure if you are new on my channel, please do me a favor, do subscribe, turn on bell notification and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.